Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. We're 1 month in with the Carbyne Tools magnetic spark plug socket. So I made a little quick video to kind of show you my use with it, and we'll get into how it performs. Let's get started. Alright guys, so let's open it up and let's check it out, see how it feels. Alright, swivel, very smooth, doesn't seem to bind up anywhere. The finish on it, the chrome finish is pretty good. I don't see any defects in it. I do like that they have this kind of matte, almost impact black phosphate rim right here with the Carbyne laser engraved in there. That's pretty nice. I think it stands out. Looks nice. Actually, it has a good grip to it. So you got this knurling in here, which is very light, similar to Snap-on's knurling. Nothing too aggressive, but this black phosphate rim right here, you get a good grip on there. I like that. Size is stamped in there, very visible, easy to read. The knurling on the actual extension part is a little more aggressive. I like that. You actually could get a grip in that as well. It's like this is just for looks right here, and this one is actually functional, which is nice. But I like that the most. I mean, that's interesting. Never really seen that. It's a little combo of chrome and black phosphate. Nice. All right, so here we got a brand new spark plug. This one happens to be a Honda one. GK, I believe. Yes. Okay. I want to see how it fits in there. Oh, nice. What's nice is it does cover the whole flange part of the bolt. Nice fitment. Magnet seems pretty strong, but we'll test that out here in just a second. But there you go, you can see it up close. It actually does reach down all the way past the collar, not sticking out like I have seen some. I believe it's OEM tools that makes them, and where they only kind of grab just the, you can see me fighting with the magnet here, but it almost just grabs just the edge. And my coworker knows what I'm talking about because he purchased one of those and wasn't happy with it. But this one seems to fully grab all of it, which is nice. All right, so we got the new spark plug in there, and just to prove how well the magnet works on there, we're gonna shake it around, fling it around, and it is not going anywhere. Pretty impressive. It's a strong magnet. This magnet is super strong. All right, let's get a measurement on this. It's advertised as 6 inches, and it is about 6 1/8. So they're definitely holding up to their advertisement on it being 6 inches, and that is from drive end to tip of the socket. The length on it is good. For what I've used it for, there is some situations where I felt like it could have been a little longer. But in that case, you just put a little short extension on there, no big deal. So it's a decent length. All right, here's a side-by-side look with a Mac Tools swivel. And the Mac Tools is like half the size. Well, a little more than half, but definitely a size advantage. Both of them offer swivel. The Mac being a full universal, which gives you that crazy almost 90-degree angle right there, which is kind of useless because, I mean, I've never gotten in a situation where I've ever had to use it like that, and I feel like if it would, you'd be breaking some plugs anyway. But this gives you just enough wiggle room to get in the angle you need to get in, apply your torque, and not get too much twist on that plug. The Mac Tools one here is non-magnetic. It's your typical rubber boot insert in there. And I try to refrain from using these. And if I do, it's usually only for removing plugs. This gives you a little more of an advantage, I think. You could remove and install plugs with these. I mean, you can with this as well, but it's a lot cleaner to use a magnetic insert than it is rubber boot, because you get that grease and that grime that sticks to that rubber, and you're just contaminating your brand new plugs as you're putting them in. This, I mean, spray it off with a little bit of brake cleaner alcohol and compressed air, and it's like new again, and you're not contaminating plugs. So that's why I use magnetic whenever possible. I would say for the past few years, working on compressed natural gas engines, that's pretty much all I've mainly been using. The walls of the socket are very thin, not too thin, not too thick. I've never run into any situation where it's too thick or too bulky and it's not going to fit down in the spark plug tube. The magnet, I have never seen a magnet so strong before. This is quite thick, and I will show a comparison with the snap-on that I previously used at work before I got this, and you'll see that this is much more aggressive magnet for sure. Alright guys, here's a closer look at the knurling on the Carbyne compared to Mac Tools. And you can see, I mean, you can see it in the camera, not as well as in person, but it definitely sticks out further, where it gives you a little bit more of a grip versus this, which is almost so fine that it's pretty much smooth. So very good job on the knurling. I like that. As far as the hex socket portion goes, it's machined very well. It does grab on the flats of the spark plug and prevents rounding. Also creates a firm grip on there. I haven't had any spark plug fall out of this, even while shaking it. So everything's in there nice and snug and secure. All right, so after 1 month of use with this in a shop environment, professional use, I would recommend this for anybody doing a lot of spark plugs. I haven't run into any problems with this whatsoever. It performed great. I don't see any issue where durability or failure would be a factor in this. I think it'll last quite a while. Of course, I will do a long-term review, as with most of my tools, and we'll do a follow-up further down the road, but I like it. I definitely like using this over my old snap-on setup. The snap-on had a weaker magnet and didn't have that degree of rotation that I was using with the wobble extension. So I like it, and I'm going to continue to use it, and did a few clips here that I'll show you of this tool in action. So before I end the video, Stay tuned for all that. And check out Carbyne Tools at carbynetools.com. And also on Instagram. I'll do a little link below. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Alright, so on these Cummins natural gas engines, the well or the spark plug fits in is super tight. And with these, you have no clearance issues. They fit in nice and smooth. And there's a port right there, so you can see, pretty small. And this is without the rest of the valve train in the way, but so you can imagine it's a little tighter. This thing fits no problem. It gives you a lot of movement, which you want. So definitely great for these. We'll go ahead and demonstrate this with the torque wrench. We'll do it one-handed. Just like that. There you go. Carbyne Tools. Stuff is no joke right here. Love it.